So when I heard about human trafficking, I was a freshman in college, and I read a book called Half the Sky and saw how these women and children who were in human trafficking, that they were going through a lot of things, and it really broke my heart into thinking that so much can be done for them, but because there wasn't healing of the heart and the mind, that they can be so close to the finish line and just decide to quit. So I wanted to be a part of that and pouring love onto them and speaking life over them and hoping that they can see the way themselves the way God sees them.
One of the things that I would consider a success working at the store is being able to share with the people that come in the fact that there is human trafficking in our area. Many people come in and have no idea, and they also don't realize that the people that are trafficked aren't all people from other countries, but American girls as well.
One of the things we're trying to do is to develop a culture of healing for the women. And that really involves all of the staff and the volunteers, and to have a sense of safety and stability, because the women who come here generally come from very chaotic backgrounds. And so we're trying to make that change for them that's going to give them the space to begin healing and to begin to address some of the issues that have brought them to us.
Here at The Well, I provide therapy services to our participants. I work with them on an individual basis and provide group therapy. I do trainings for The Well staff, for volunteers, for store employees, so that we can all be on the same page about what being trauma-informed looks like, but not just having the knowledge of trauma, but understanding what that trauma looks like on a daily basis and what it's like to walk alongside people who are experiencing that kind of trauma.
So the women that come in here come in with a lot of different health issues, and I, as a house coach, love to be able to encourage them and help them make healthy choices. And sometimes it's as simple as nutrition and exercise, and then sometimes it's even simpler with making sure that they're sleeping and that they're reading and talking about how they feel for the day. And sometimes it's just being able to bring them outside of themselves and to be around and present with each other.
Originally, my main focus for wanting to serve at The Well was incorporating healthy eating and cooking techniques and skills for the participants to take advantage of. Some of the things that have encouraged me with working with the ladies is their willingness to try new things, their willingness to work through difficult days when they don't feel like doing anything, and also getting to know one another and respecting one another and their different personalities.
What brings me back day after day is the relationships that I have with the women. It ends up not always being really close relationships. I think that there are a lot of participants that kind of go in and out, but I make it a point to tell them that it is not because of the choices that they've made that brought them here, and that any of us could have been in their place.
I think on a small scale, what I hope for the women is that they will see themselves not only as I see them, but as God sees them, and to recognize that they're not here by accident, that they have value and purpose, and that if they walk away with only one thing, I hope that it's hope and a little bit of a sense of possibility for a different life for themselves as they move forward.
I truly feel confirmed every time I come back here that this is part of God's will, and I definitely see God moving. I think even if I was to come in on a day and there's chaos as soon as I walk through the door, just being aware that this is definitely a spiritual battle that's going on, and again, that we can take that moment and go to them, and at the end of the day, if there's even a smile, if they're even laughing in spite of everything that they went through, it was all worth it just to come and to truly just walk alongside these girls.